Out. Okay, well, good morning, our loyal Thursday morning crew. We love you. Merry almost Christmas on this Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so I think that makes today Christmas Eve, right?
Yes.
And and I guess it doesn't really matter what your philosophical, religious, spiritual persuasion is. This is just a really wonderful time of year. It's a holy and healthy and happy time of year. And so Robin and I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, happy holidays. There, she's got to get her properly dressed. Properly dressed. We're going to have our snowballs going in the right directions. But, I think this call may be short, but who knows, it may go the full 30 minutes. But I wanted to start it out by just sharing, my love and gratitude for all of you. And
our love and gratitude.
And Robin wanted to share hers too. Our love and gratitude for all of you. And also to talk about, what we have here in our hands, by God's grace, via David Schmidt, directly from heights unknown. And I think, as we all know, David gives God the credit. He prays, gets the downloads, creates the products.
Let me just share on the cruise, the 15th anniversary cruise, one of 300 people, people say, where do you get this, David? He goes, I get on my knees. I do a prayer. I get a download.
Yeah.
And then I give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
There's only one source. And this is David speaking very transparently to everyone. And everyone was in tears. That's who our founder is. Yeah. So
it's so rare. We're so blessed, and so I was thinking, as we're coming into the Christmas season, we've been talking about December to remember. It's a great time to build a business, but I think, I want to change the focus a little bit this morning and talk about, the law of attraction and the opportunity we have to change lives. And I think that's where it's really coming from. We are in a loving, sharing and caring business. And I know a lot of our success is due to the fact of the law of attraction, the law of intention. We're setting an intention of what we want to do and the type of people we want to attract. People like all of you that we love and resonate with, that are doing this for really right reasons. They're doing it because we love changing people's lives. We love the compensation plan too. And that enables us to change more lives, because it's easy to be philanthropic when you have resources than it is when you're broke, right? So, network marketing provides this unique opportunity, but rarely do you find a company that is so perfect for this business model, because it is a sharing and caring business. It's not telling and selling, and many are convincing. We're getting some background noise, so I'm going to go ahead. Participants, let me see if I can get this back up. I'm going to mute everyone, but I certainly invite everyone to unmute yourself at will if you want to share anything, but this way it keeps the call a little cleaner.
Okay.
So we are in this beautiful business, and the intention I'm going to hold going forward, going to a Christmas party tonight, having family over for Christmas party tomorrow night for Christmas Eve, going to, seeing family and friends over these holidays, is living in the intention of, I can help people that want to be helped. I can't help people that don't want to be helped. And we all see people that need help, but don't want it or won't take it. It's the old adage, you can lead a horse to water. Well, you can't make people want these products. And, but I think it's more like sharing, we come openly with our hearts and hands open. And so I think if you're living in the law of attraction, and I was thinking everyone's homework, including my own, ought to be to go back and watch the movie The Secret. And if you haven't ever watched it, oh my God, you must watch it. And if you have, it's probably a good refresher over the holidays, but The Secret is the law of attraction. And the beauty of it is we're in vibrational medicine. And this is a disclaimer, we don't heal, cure disease, but really we do, no, but we are, LifeWave is all about vibrational frequency, and life is about vibrational frequency. And David's cracked the code. And so if you're in the vibrational frequency of abundance and serving and helping people that are in need, you'll attract to you the customers and the distributors, and maybe some stellar business builders too, that need and want what we have. And I got to tell you, it's so much more fun to work with the willing than to try and convince somebody. We're not in a convincing business. We always say we're in the sharing and caring. I think we're in the loving, sharing and caring business. And there's no better time to love people up than the end of the year during the holidays. So I'm just saying that's what Robin and I are going to be doing with family and friends. We're going to be loving them up. And there might be an opportunity to drop a hint. How are you doing? What are you up to? And after they tell you, they may ask you, what are you doing? Well, I'm working with this company, that's developed this breakthrough in stem cell technology, and we're helping them set up, US and global distribution. That's what I say. Okay. Big picture.
You forgot the affordable part.
And it's affordable too. But,
yeah.
But you all choose your own words. But, so that's my initial kickoff for our morning call. I want to have this a morning chat. And Robin, you may have something you wanted to share before we open it up to everyone else.
Well, when we were talking this morning about this, and Gregory was sharing his thoughts and inspiration of the morning, which he gets regularly, as you can tell, is, I was saying so often we hear from people that LifeWave is an answer to a prayer. People were saying to themselves, help me. I don't want to live this way, or I want things to be better, whether it's health-wise or financially. And so often, and it may have been many of you, because I clearly know it was for me, because I was in bad shape. So we have something that is an answer to a prayer for many people. And you want to mute for a sec? Okay. Yeah. So it's, being intentional about who do you want to create? Who do you want to have join your team? We have the blessing of being in a business where we literally get to cherry pick our business partners. And I'm very clear what I don't want, and I'm very clear what I do want. And I invite people to be really clear. What kind of people do you want in your team with your leadership? And, I was just talking to Connie a few minutes ago, and, she said she wanted to attract, more, joyful energy of people in her life. And so, setting that intention, what do you want? I've shared with many of you my list. I want people that are professional and coachable and willing to be a student, people that are looking for what we have, people that are ready to change now. And so what is your list? And, many months ago, I set an intention to attract some builders on our pay leg. And, it was unbelievable and believable at the same time that, in a week I got 3 and it was pretty exciting. And then more showed up, and several of you are on the call, so you know who you are. And it's really, thank you, Cara Lee and Jennifer, total surprises to me, totally unexpected. And there wasn't anything I did to create it other than set the intention and be clear on what I wanted. So we invite you to do that.
I want to add one more dimension to that. I was thinking about it this morning, I forgot to mention it, so Robin brought it up. In addition to the law of attraction, law of intention, setting your intention out there, personally, I believe in angels, okay? And I believe they're there waiting for us to be told what to do. And I say, help bring the people to us, that need and want what we have to offer.
And
the
are
products, and are ready. And, and give it to God and see what he gives back. So, that's a strategy we've used over the years, and it's worked well for us. In fact, we were laughing. We went to dinner. We have some guests here from out of town last night, and they spent the night. We went out to dinner, and we're approaching the restaurant. It's right on Main Street in Bozeman, the busiest time of year, busiest street in town. And they said, well, what about parking? How are you going to find a parking? I says, I rely on the parking angels. And everybody chuckled. We pull up in front of the restaurant. There's a spot right in front of the restaurant, just perfectly sized for our car. And there we slid in and walked right out the car door, right in the restaurant door. So the parking angels work too. So I don't know if you don't use parking angels, give it a try.
Angels in general, and I think many of us that do work with angels know that they wait to be asked. And so, we need to put our request in and call them in. And that's what prayer does too, is we just watched the movie, A Bishop's Wife. Anyone know that movie? It's an absolute classic. And then the
Whitney Houston.
No, that's The Preacher's Wife.
Oh, excuse me. I like
and the remake of it with Whitney Houston and
really
Denzel
good.
Washington.
Really good.
It's like, the bishop, the preacher, he called out to God and said, help, So anyway, that's our message for this morning. And we would love your input on anything you want to share with that at this very, very, very special and sacred time. So you can unmute your line and share.
This is Leslie. Sorry.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi. I just want to offer my gratitude. I'm very thankful to both of you and to the community. So much is offered, and it's really quite moving. I just want to say thanks and have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Solstice just passed, and New Year for everybody.
Thank you, Leslie.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I ditto that, Gregory and Robin? You guys know how I feel about you. It's so, you're just the type people I feel like I've known forever.
Yeah.
And we'll be forever friends. And you guys have supported me in so many ways that were never even asked or expected. And you're on the top of my gratitude list. I'll let you know that. And and my God, I can triple that with Connie, and there's so many people on the team. So no matter what I need, or there's somebody that can help me or put me in the right direction. And it takes a team, and it takes a lot of prayer. Trust me, it does. So I'm still here, and I'm a happy camper, and I'm going to keep on trucking and looking forward to 2022 and having a wonderful year. So couldn't do it without you guys. You know it.
Thanks, Barbara.
Thanks, Barbara.
We love
We
you.
love you guys.
Jennifer, you got your hand up. You want to share the little share?
Yes, sorry, I'm not on camera, but I'm still on my jammies. So I wanted to say you two have been the most amazing angels in my life, and Carolee too. It was like, what a series of synchronicities this fall and summer, and to reconnect the way we have.
Yeah.
And what that started is a ripple effect of reconnecting with other people I love. In a very intentional way. I can get caught up in being busy with my other work and my travels, but boy, the heart connections that have started and amplified through this period of Life Wave. I'm so grateful for all of you and my team. So happy holidays, happy New Year's to all of you.
And I want to share something. This is kind of an invitation and warning. Jennifer was cruising by on I-90, we're right on I-90, and people stopped by, and she brought her house with her because she has this beautiful little motorhome. But some people just come and spend the night. We have a wonderful guest room, and many people come here curious and leave committed. So we gave her all the Kool-Aid she needed.
I had to practically twist your arm to tell me more about how to get into this business. It was like such a love fest. It was like, wait, I need to know more. I love your approach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else would like to share?
I see Michelle, and then Timothy and Helen's hands are up.
Okay. Go ahead, Michelle.
Good morning, and what a wonderful, wonderful pre-Christmas Eve way, what a wonderful way to spend this half hour this morning. And I
Mm.
love all your faces, and I love this community. And I wanted to comment on a couple of things from your beautiful message. One of the things you said, Robin, which I have done in the past, I've written down a list of what I want in my business builders. Unfortunately, I wrote that list down and then didn't really look at it again. Naughty. Okay, I'm not going to shame myself, but I'm going to do it differently now. So I wrote it down again. And as I wrote the 5 things, I had to ask myself, am I all of these things? Am I a joy to work with? Am I responsive? Am I accountable? Am I teachable? And I said, yes, so we can't really have something on our list that we're not. And so there might be one thing on there I need to work on, but I have a wonderful femtor in Helen. She is so responsive and helpful, as are you two. And this community extends so far and wide. And I have to say, yesterday, I wrote a welcome letter, a welcome email, and we have a wonderful track to follow in the nitty gritty. And I really like writing. I really like personalizing, and writing that welcome letter is one of my favorite things to do. And in this letter I wrote to this woman yesterday, I said, there are several reasons why people join a network marketing business. And I said, here are the top 3. And I said, the products, the industry, and the community. And I went on and on about our community and also why I love network marketing. So it's just fun to just affirm that, with new people coming on. So thank you so much. And many, such a full heart for you two.
Oh, yeah.
as our.
Ditto.
Thank you for that, Michelle. And it made me think of something. I don't know, for those of you in our age bracket, you might remember the book Creative Visualizations by Shakti Gawain. And she was a client of mine when I was at a consulting firm, whatever, publishing. And I said, Shakti, I want to attract my partner. And I want, this guy with this guy together. And she goes, when you become that, you will attract that. So what you just said about yourself, that's how we attract, is we become what we want. And from that place, we definitely are in alignment vibrationally and attract that. Yeah. So that was huge for me, what she said to me.
Beautiful.
It took me a while, but I finally got it. I had 87 things on my list. Who's next? I think Timothy and Helen were next. And then
Hi, it's Helen. So yeah, I love, Robin, the completing and remembering of 20, whatever year that you always give out. And one of the things that came up for me was, what was that thing, that I felt and was grateful for the most? And it's gratitude. Like, wow, this is then the year of gratitude, because bust throughs on every level with our business. We are in a way better place thanks to you, Robin, sharing that patch that day. Everything in our life has improved. And I love our community. I like the old, it takes a village to raise a child. And it feels like it takes a village, to raise our consciousness, to raise our paychecks, to raise the capability of giving more, to raise the opportunity to help people, feel better at every level. So I love everyone here. I'm so proud to be a cousin of all you bright, amazing people, a business cousin. And just imagine what, 2020 is going to be like. So in case you haven't had a chance yet to receive and fill out what Robin gives every year, I highly recommend it. I've done it with a couple of my nieces, with my husband, who are passing around that, because, it really makes you reflect and, realize who you are, where you've been, where you're going. So thank you for that. Thank you for mentoring us and being there in every moment we need you, Robin and Gregory. Thank you to my team, who is so dedicated, and to all my business cousins. Yeah, I wish us all well.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Helen.
Helen. Thanks,
We
Tim.
love sharing this journey with each and every one of you. So I think Darlene and then Diane.
Diane, I think, was first.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, go ahead.
Darlene's was whatever.
Oh, okay, go
We
ahead.
got room for both of you.
Yeah.
I'll go first then.
Hi, Diane.
So much for everything that you guys do. This is a wonderful company to be a part of. And when I found you, this was just icing on the cake. And it was great meeting you at convention. Thank you for all that you do, everything that you supply for us. And this is just a great group to be motivated by. And I just want to thank you and everyone that's in our group. And Merry Christmas to you guys.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Diane. Hey, Darlene.
You both are just so special, and I am so grateful for you and all that you've done for me to help me grow my business. For Karen O'Neill, y'all have just been amazing. I've always loved helping people be healthy, and so this company just fit right in with what I was already doing, and I'm just blessed to be a part of this community, and y'all are such a blessing to all of us. And I just want you to know how special you are and wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you. Ah,
Oh, wonderful. Who else would like to have a little share here? When we're having
holiday share.
a holiday share.
And it's okay to talk about angels if you want. We did.
Yeah.
Miriam. You want to unmute your line, Miriam?
Yes, unmute. Oh, there we go.
There we
I'm
go.
not really awake, but
Okay.
I'm feeling this bath of gratitude,
Uh,
and I really think you are our Christmas elves for not only business, but the angels that you bring in and the conscious languaging and the chance to really evolve our consciousness, but in this really amazing way. And I'm really looking forward to learning more and more. It's such an opportunity for me every single day to learn and to get to know more of our business cousins and to just keep up leveling our skills and talents and helping other people. So this is very exciting. And I just wish you all a very wonderful holiday and a very prosperous new year. So thank you.
Yeah.
And thanks,
Miriam.
Helen.
Yeah, thank you. And one of my mentors told me years ago, he says, the luckiest person in the world is they that fall in love with their job because you never have to work another day in your life. And I think most of us, this is not work. This is joy. This is, we are really blessed. So Julianne, you've got your hand up. Hey
Hello
there.
and good morning.
morning.
I am right with you on angels, and there's two specific angels I'd like to talk about. One is Archangel Shamuel, if I said that correctly, and he helps us direct and makes choices and take action in our business and helps us and really draws attraction and always places us at the right place at the right time for the people that we need to talk with. And so I always ask him to step in anytime I'm meeting with somebody or having the right clear thoughts, basically, on the direction of where I would like to go. And then the other one is Archangel Metatron, and he clears out negative energy from and guides us around them and he helps supports us as we need it in work and in our everyday life. So anytime we're feeling negative thoughts, negative energy, always call upon Archangel Metatron and he will help you clear that energy. So, and thank you to you guys and everybody and Carolee and for all my new friends here since I'm new to this group. Thank you so much and Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you. We've got a card deck, angel card deck. Maybe many of you have seen that.
Right here, Gregory.
There
I
it
just pulled those two out of my box to put them up.
Oh.
Right.
And that's always fun. in the
Thank you.
morning.
I
Yeah,
love
but
these things.
Pull out your angel cards and see who's spirit.
Absolutely. They're out now.
Isn't that wonderful? Thanks very much, Julianne.
And Ernestine, did you want to share? Let's see, you were unmuted.
Ah,
Thanks for calling me out, Robin. I'm
Well,
getting,
you were unmuted.
oh, was I? That
Yes,
was not
I
on
thought you wanted
purpose.
to share, but your choice, hon.
I'm getting dressed to leave. But anyway, I use my parking angels all the time. I mean, all the time.
Isn't that great?
Every time there's a parking space for me. So when I go, I said, okay, where's my parking space today? And it appears.
Isn't it true? It's
It all
wonderful.
works. So I
Yeah.
guess it wasn't by mistake. Nothing happens by accident.
Yeah, there you go. And
Right.
you know, if they work for parking spaces, know they can work for everything else. You know?
That's right. Thank you very much. Okay. Merry Christmas. I got to be out
Merry
of here.
Christmas. Okay,
Merry
God bless.
Christmas,
Thank you.
Ernestine.
Thank you.
For being with us.
Anyone else have something they'd like to share?
Anything you want to share about anything at this special time of year?
Just so wonderful to see all these smiling faces and names, all of our Christmas cousins.
I do. This is Sybil from Florida, and I have moved out some this last month as I got a little sidetracked with doctors and stuff after I was injured with broken ribs, but I'm all better now, yay. And I'm having
Yay.
to refresh my memory to help people, but I wanted to share, I started a little bit late, but I really enjoyed the part about having a vision. That might not be the words you use, but I recollect, you know, watching vision board things before and feeling inspired, and it was helpful. And so I appreciate that. I've been kind of longing to do, you know, like a vision board thing over this week, because I'm just resting this week so I can go to a wedding in January. And I just appreciate y'all and thank you. There was one thing I wanted to tell you. Besides the vision, that really helped my mental outlook, you know, to get focused and move forward. And I had positive responses from that when I did it. And so that's a goal for this new year. But the other thing is, I don't necessarily call it to angels, but I do pray and ask, you know, Jehovah Jireh, Jesus. You know, I ask for God to order my steps and help my parking. And my example is, normally when I go to a convention, especially a wellness convention, I get up early in the morning, or I used to, before I was injured, I would get up early in the morning, I'd go for a swim, I'd have my devotions first, and then I would go, you know, save a seat and then go have my breakfast, and I would be in the front so I could pay attention, because I can get caught up looking at people. I guess I'm old enough to not have been diagnosed ADD or something. And in Jesus' name, I rebuke that. But in the meantime, I just prayed about it at the Soul Convention, and I mean, not Soul, sorry about that, at the LifeWave Convention in Orlando, and I just couldn't do everything. And so I prayed about it. I skipped breakfast every day, which I hated. Well, one day I think I might have caught a part of one, but I felt bad about that, but I needed to rest. And I just prayed and asked God, could he find my seat? And I remembered when I first got into natural health, it seemed all weird and I was kind of afraid. And I had prayed and asked God at a meeting I went to in Louisiana, please, God, would you give me a Christian friend today, a believer that, you know, could kind of help me with some of my questions. And we became fast friends. I met a girl there that we're still friends 30 years later. And then that LifeWave thing, I sat by a beautiful couple. I had invited somebody to come who joined there. No, she didn't join there. She didn't come at the last minute. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble staying focused today. But anyway, at the LifeWave convention, it was a different one, sorry. But I was using LifeWave at a different convention I did go to. Somebody did come and meet me. I asked God to order my steps, and he chose my seat by the nicest couple that are retiring. And I got to buy some professional software from them at a greatly reduced price for my business. And we became friends.
And I also talked to them about the changes that had happened since I started with LifeWave. And she was like, praise the Lord, you just answered my question. We just have been invited for that. And so while they're downsizing with their other stuff, they've joined LifeWave. I can't think of her name right now. She might be on the call. I don't know. She's in a different group. She's not in my group. Somebody else invited her. But I just said, just like the parking, Lord, I can't do it. It's out of my control. Will you please find my seat? And then I did it at the LifeWave convention too. And I saw y'all, you know, I bumped into people that I really wanted to meet, and it was a blessing.
Right.
So that's all. I'm
Thank you
sorry
so much,
to talk.
Sybil.
I'm having trouble focusing my words today. Sorry.
No,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for
That's
sharing.
beautiful.
Yay.
You use the power of prayer and intention, and it works. So I think we have
A couple
Susan,
more.
Susan, and then Sarah.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Susan. I am a new manager in your group under Janet Kiefer and Perry.
Congratulations.
Oh, and you and LifeWave are answered prayer. I had been struggling with something for 10 months associated with one of the viruses going around. And I have my life back. I feel like Rip Van Winkle, who has come back after a 10-month sleep. And I'm out there sharing. And I love our vibration. I love your energy and all the tools. And I really say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you, everyone, because we all contribute to the raising of this vibration. And I tell friends, this is really fifth dimensional. I mean, the friends that speak this language, you know, these are fifth dimensional tools that are helping us through the turbulence as we shift into this great consciousness in the Aquarian age. So thank you.
Beautiful,
Thank
Susan. Thank you for
That's
sharing.
wonderful.
And maybe we'll wrap with Sarah and Marvin, if you know, maybe it's just Sarah. I don't know if Marvin's probably nearby also, but if you guys want to chime in, we'd love to hear from you. You're going to have to unmute first. There you
Well,
go.
good morning, everybody. I just like to share how I adore this community. Everybody, starting from you, Robin, and you, Gregory, has just been an amazing, amazing gift. And the thing I'd like to share is my revelation of what's the best Christmas present to give everyone. Nothing better than the patches. And the patches have given me my life back. Marvin, come in the picture. You're standing there. So we are so grateful, and we just love sharing the patches. So happy Christmas and happy New Year, everybody.
Great stocking
And
stuffers.
so grateful.
Yeah, they're great
Yes.
stocking stuffers. They fit nicely in a stocking. And I want to share one thing. We talked about the dream board, vision board, whatever you'd like to call it. A suggestion, if you do go through the questions, Robin's questions, you know, completing 2021 and creating 2022, once you've kind of gone through the mental exercise of what you want out of 2022, turn that into a vision board. Find images that represent the things you want in 2022
and the feelings you want.
and the feelings you want, and create a vision board. You know, maybe one of our workshops, maybe one of our Thursday mornings, we'll talk about vision boards. I've had unbelievable success, and you got to be careful what you ask for. I created a vision board one time, and I wanted unlimited air travel. And I got so much unlimited air travel, people used to ask me my address, and I'd give them my Delta frequent flyer number. Okay. So I'm not asking for that one anymore.
I had a vision board for 23 years that had what I wanted and my partner in the middle. And it took a little while, but it happened.
I was slow, but I showed up. So God bless you, everyone. Yay. If, you know, so I think, you know, we'll be back online and, you know, in the team on Monday evening with our Monday night calls. We'll be back on
Monday
schedule.
morning call?
Oh, Monday morning call. Yeah, we're going to have our Monday morning miracle call. We'll have lots of stories to tell by then.
Of what happened over the holiday. Yeah.
So if you'd like to.
Robin and Greg, and to the team, this is Jada. I wish a Merry Christmas. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy, a blessed New Year. Thank you all so much.
Jada, that was the perfect ending, honey. Thank
Yeah.
you.
If
We
everyone,
love you,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
yeah, unmute your phone and
Merry
and
Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, everyone.
Happy and healthy. Be well.
God bless.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody. Y'all.
Feliz Navidad y próspero año.
Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.